Hey guys, happy Wednesday wisdom. I wanted to hop on here super quick and just talk to you about my thoughts about getting started in an exercise program. So exercise is what I've learned the body challenged appropriately. And if you've been sedentary or had any previous injuries or are overweight and not used to carrying the current body weight that you're having around, getting started in an exercise program on your own is one of the hardest things to do. Because how are you supposed to know where to start, right? How do you know exactly how to modify your exercises? So real quick, I just want to talk for just a second about myself. I'm actually recovered from an injury that was a severe injury just about 2.5 years ago where I couldn't actually exercise. I'm an exercise professional and I couldn't exercise at all for almost 2 years. It was awful. But I finally am 100% pain-free, and I am so thankful that I have the knowledge that I have to be able to progress myself to continue to stay injury-free, but also to not have any soreness. So many people think when they get started in an exercise program that they have to work so hard that they're gonna be sore. And a lot of times when you're really sore after an exercise program, what you tend to do is then you feel terrible, and so you don't go back to exercise for a long time. But what if I told you that actually exercise should make you feel great? You shouldn't hurt. You shouldn't have injuries. It's so important to recognize that getting started correctly is the best decision that you can make to help yourself for your current self, but also for your future self. So if you have any questions about what that looks like, don't hesitate to send me a direct message and to find out well, wait a minute, I have no idea where to get started. Who do I look for? You know, there are so many people out there that can help you, but I do not recommend going to a group exercise class. I do not recommend, doing online videos. It's not a terrible place to start, but it's not specific to you and to what your needs are to help you make sure that you can be successful. Again, if you have an injury, if you've been sedentary, if you've just, having any previous injuries, it's so important to know that we need to kind of work through, not just work through them, but actually strengthen where you might still have some weaknesses that are holding you back, and to provide you with a home exercise program that you can do on your own that's specific to you and where you are. And then we can properly progress you so that you can continue to stay as injury-free as possible, as well as to not be sore. Soreness does not mean that you had a great workout. It means that you're inflamed. Did you know that soreness actually means inflammation? It's not always a good thing to be sore, especially if you have not been exercising. So I hope that gives you a little bit of information about how to get started. And if you have any questions, I am here to help you and to guide you, and look for some more exercise videos. I'm going to be sharing some really great tips to actually really work on some pelvic stabilization and how you can get started on your own. We'll talk to you soon.